Dear children, this is Janet. In our last video, we studied about what is wool, rearing of sheep, and wool from other animals. In this video, we are going to learn about production of wool and health hazards in the wool industry. The different processes involved in wool production are shearing, scouring, grading or sorting, dyeing, drying, and the making of yarn. Shearing. The process of removal of fleece, that is woolen hair, from the body of an animal is called shearing. The fleece is removed from the body of the sheep along with the thin skin. Machines like manual razor, blade or special clippers are used for the removal of fleece. Shearing does not hurt the sheep. This is just like haircut. The uppermost layer of the skin is dead. Usually, the fleece is removed during hot weather, once in a year in spring or summer. It helps the sheep by removing the woolen coat that they do not require in summer. After the shearing, the sheep is immediately dipped into antiseptic to prevent skin infection. The next process is scouring. The sheared sheep's hair is washed thoroughly many times in warm water and citrus-based soap. This process is undertaken to remove dirt, dust and grease. The process of removing dirt, dust and grease from the sheared fleece is called scouring. It is done with the help of machines in factories. The next process is grading or sorting. The washed and dried hair is sent to the factories. The small fluffy fibers called burrs are picked out and removed. Then the wool is sorted on the basis of length, color and texture. The next process is dyeing. Naturally, the color of fleece is white, brown or black. The sheared wool is dyed in different colors. Let us see how dyeing is done manually. The next process is drying. In this process, containers of wool are put through rollers to squeeze out the water. Then the wool is dried and sent for carding. Carding machine combs the loose wool fibers into a sheet. The last process is making of yarn. The sheet of wool fiber is twisted into a rope called sliver. The sliver is stretched and twisted into a thin yarn. The yarn is wound to form ball of wool. Let us watch the process. The yarn is knitted into different woolen clothes like sweaters, socks, caps, etc. Health hazards in the wool industry. In earlier days, the workers who sorted wool were often infected by bacteria that cause a disease called anthrax, also known as sorter's disease. Some infected sheep have bacteria in their wool. During sorting or grading, these bacteria can enter into the human body through the inhaled air. Nowadays, this disease is very rare because sheep are now vaccinated to prevent them from getting infected. So that in this video, we have studied the different processes involved in wool production. Let us continue in our next video. Thank you.